When we boast about business credit cards in the use case form, one of the most important features that we boast about is the fact that it does not report to your personal credit, which allows you the ability to use more of that credit card and possibly even roll over a balance to stretch out cash flow without affecting your credit to do so. And this is a bold feature that is pronounced throughout the finance space with business credit cards. It's 100% true. There's a caveat, and I want to cover that in this video because I ran into my first wall with American Express when it comes to expanding my limits and expanding my relationship with them by applying for a credit limit increase on my business HILTON credit card with them, my American Express business HILTON, and them denying me. So I'll give you some quick backdrop. I got this card originally in May of this year, I believe, the business HILTON. The personal card I received in late March, early April. Either way, I got the business HILTON with no problem about 2 to 3 months after I got the personal card with American Express. Started me off with a $10,000 limit, was able to hit the goals, get my free night certificate, my bonus points, no problem. I've been using the card pretty heavily since I retrieved it. So right now I'm about $7,000 to $8,000 in spend away from a free night certificate. So I've been using the card pretty heavily. I'm buying a new property soon, so I'm going to be getting some additional furniture and things like that. It'll give me an opportunity to hit that spend requirement. That having been said, I applied for my business credit limit increase on that card, and they denied it. They didn't deny it outright. They put the application in pending status and asked for bank statements. This is a sole proprietorship that I have this card under, so it's my name and my social. Originally, I hesitated because I don't have a sole proprietorship checking account set up. But I thought about it and I said, to be honest, there's not likely any distinction from a personal account in this particular situation. So when I thought about that, I tried it. I just uploaded my personal bank statements. There's plenty of income coming in on there. So I said, the name is the same. Let's just try it and see how they respond. So in that situation, they reviewed it. They still denied it at that point in time. So I called in to check and see, maybe there's something that I can push back against, or I didn't know. Let me call and talk to an actual individual in the underwriting department to find out. So what I found out was they basically gave an explanation saying business spend or non-business spend too high relative to global limit. In plain English, from my interpretation and what I was told by the underwriting representative, is that my balance at the time, or my spending and my balance at the time, was too high relative to my total limit, which, funny enough, the balance at the time of me applying is about $3,100 or $3,200 on a $10,000 limit. It's just over 30%. It's not that drastic. But that having been said, as I said at the head of this video, we tend to blanket statement benefits on different financial products, and it's something we naturally do. Yes, utilization is not relevant when it comes to affecting your personal credit, and it does give you a ton of flexibility on cash flow and cash management when using business credit cards. That is true. That having been said, as you can see from my live example, it matters when you're applying for a credit limit increase. These companies are still, especially in the economic circumstances we're in, they're still trying to lower risk. And even at around 30%, which is just in the middle of the statement cycle. So I didn't pay it off, not because I'm struggling to pay the balance down. It's just because it's not really time to pay it yet. That having been said, I also took for granted I can carry a balance on there, if I saw fit, and still grow my relationship on that card. Wanted to bring this information to you so you guys can know and shorten your learning curve. Those of you who are, looking to stack your business and personal credit cards, this is just a quick pro tip. American Express has taught me that it does still matter, at least at the time of applying for your credit limit increase, to have your balances under control. So please make sure that you're conscious of that when you're applying, you're putting your applications in. I just shot a video and released it just talking about making sure you have bank statements ready. Same thing when it comes to this. Make sure that you have your balances under control. I don't know what that looks like. Maybe under 30% would have did it. Under 20%, who knows? I'm going forward. For me, I'm probably going to pay it off to zero or very close to zero going forward. But they're not going to let me try again for 90 days. So thankfully, I didn't need the limit for any desperate reason. I have other options. This is the point of having multiple banking relationships, because something can go wrong or become unavailable and you'll end up in a situation where you're desperate. So I just wanted to bring this to you guys as an update. If you're on this journey, be mindful that just because it's not affecting your credit in a negative way does not mean it doesn't matter. Utilization is still relevant when applying for more credit. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. If you want to learn more about myself and the channel, start in the description section and work your way to the about section of the channel. Other than that, of course, subscribe, like, share this with someone who you believe can get value from it. I want y'all to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.